Bitcoin reached an all-time high of 68,940 in 2021, and since then its price slumped nearly 36%. The big question for crypto traders is whether this is a good opportunity to buy at a bargain price or if we are heading towards an even deeper sell-off. There are a number of ways to determine if we've hit the bottom, using indicators like market value to realized value, realized cap, hold wave, reserve ratio risk, and inflow/outflow of Bitcoin from crypto exchanges can help us discover the answer. Is Bitcoin in a bear market? Before we explore these indicators, we need to define what a bear market is. By definition, a bear market takes place when the price drops 20% from the recent high. This has happened already for Bitcoin as the price is down over 35%. Now, being in a bear market doesn't automatically mean that Bitcoin is at a bargain price, or that it'll continue going down. Below, we'll go over the other key indicators to get a better sense of what we can expect from Bitcoin's price from here on out. Market value to realized gain. The first indicator, called market value to realized value, MVRV. The MVRV is the ratio of cryptocurrency's market cap to its realized cap. The realized cap relates to the cost basis of the coins, while the market cap refers to the actual value of supply. The indicator tells us if the price of Bitcoin is overpriced or undervalued at this point. When the indicator shows a high value, it signifies that the asset currently has a large amount of unrealized profit locked in. When the MVRV reading is over 3.5, a top formation usually emerges, and investors become more likely to harvest their gains given high levels of MVRV. The chart below shows the green horizontal line presents a good opportunity to buy when the MVRV drops below 1. The red horizontal line shows the higher value of MVRV, which is above 3, and is usually where the Bitcoin price retraces. The backtesting of this strategy supports the argument that it provides valid signals to determine whether the price of Bitcoin has crashed, a good time to buy, or if it's overvalued. A good time to book some profit. The yellow arrow on the chart shows the crash in the Bitcoin price and also in the MVRV. As for the red arrows, they show a peak in the MVRV value and in the Bitcoin price. Looking at the current situation, the indicator certainly shows that it is approaching the maximum level, meaning it might not necessarily be a bargain at this point. But this isn't the only chart we're looking at. Realized cap. So according to that chart, it's overvalued still. Realized cap, hold waves. The below chart is another great indicator because it gives us information about Bitcoin investors by telling us if they're nervous or comfortable in this case. We can see that they are very comfortable. Different time wavelengths are increasing, which means that the majority aren't worried about the correction in Bitcoin price and are hanging on to their holdings. Bitcoin reserve risk. Another important indicator, which is also believed to be a strong contender to spot a crash in Bitcoin's price, is the reserve risk. Price hold bank is how reserve risk is calculated. It is used to determine long-term holder confidence in the coin's price at any particular period in time. When confidence is strong and the prices are low, investing offers an appealing risk/reward ratio. And when confidence is low and prices are high, the risk/reward ratio is unappealing. The chart below shows it's not overpriced nor oversold. Bitcoin's outflow and inflow. The most recent data from CryptoQuant indicates the highest amount of Bitcoin leaving the exchanges since September 10th. Basically, it indicates that whales are removing the supply, which is creating optimism that the price will increase. The biggest outflow happened on January 11th this month, and since then we have experienced a rebound in price. In short, this is very much a supply and demand balancing act, and the amount of supply in circulation could adversely influence the Bitcoin price and vice versa. The conclusion, there is no doubt that Bitcoin is in a bear market, but none of the above indicators show that the Bitcoin price has crashed. In fact, there are some signals of price reaching near its overheating levels, but they aren't significant for long-term holders, especially those who anticipate Bitcoin reaching a price of $500,000 or more. Any dip is a good entry point, but in the near term, we continue to see more volatility in the price of Bitcoin.